Hi everyone, I am the Sustainable Doula Abby. I am a birth and postpartum doula on my certification journey with Doula International. The subject that I want to talk about today is about Earth Hero. I understand that Earth Hero can and may or may not be within the accessibility of others. Earth Hero does have many types of products at various price ranges, some of which are quite comparable in price to things on the market. A great example of a comparable price of things out in the market that is of a popular brand is Girlfriend Collective versus Victoria's Secret. Girlfriend Collective is a brand of loungewear and sports bras, leggings, etc. that utilizes post-consumer plastic bottles, specifically post-consumer plastic bottles, to make materials or fabric materials from these plastic bottles and therefore be sold. There are many other amazing, wonderful things about Girlfriend Collective, which is one of the brands that Earth Hero has on their website. But Girlfriend Collective is a comparable price, at least at the time that I had last seen, to the prices being listed on Victoria's Secret for a comparable item. In this case, the comparable items that were observed were sports bras and leggings. Girlfriend Collective's price were actually $1 less. I know that is not a big difference at all, but the fact that it was comparable pricing, sustainably made, sustainably sourced, and fair wages, that's a big ticket for me. Anyway, Earth Hero is an eco-friendly marketplace that promotes brands and products and things that are all kinds of stuff. Earth Hero itself is a B certified corporation. That means businesses awarded the B Corp title have met the highest standards of social and environmental performance, public transparency, and legal accountability. They've been assessed and scored based on how the company impacts its workers, customers, community, and environment. And then this information is released to the public via the B Corp directory. Another thing that Earth Hero does is that they support 1% for the planet, meaning they donate 1% of their sales annually towards sustainability initiatives and organizations that give back to the planet. Another thing is that carbonfund.org is how they are able to be a carbon neutral business. This means that they utilize Carbon Fund's carbon calculator to offset the carbon emitted through the shipping projects, through the shipping and transport of products, as well as their day-to-day operations. Earth Hero does their best to be zero waste in their practices around their company handlings as well. With all of the items that are coming in, they do their best to recycle, compost, etc., all of their waste. Earth Hero also works with the Climate Collaborative. The Climate Collaborative was born from a belief that the natural products industry has the potential to do much more to reverse climate change by working together. By working alongside other amazing eco-conscious companies that can magnify our impact and create meaningful change. And lastly, on their list of things that they are working together with is that they are working with Trees for the Future. Over Black Friday weekend in 2019, alongside Trees for the Future, they decided to plant 5 trees for every order that was placed through Earth Hero. And this continued forward as the company grew. Trees for the Future takes the trees that are donated and plants forest gardens, aka comprehensive ecosystems that benefit the farmers that manage them, the earth, and the community as a whole. This is obviously information that I am stating directly off of their website. Again, if you wanted to check out earthhero.com, you absolutely could. At this time, I am not sponsored. It is just something I am passionate about. Again, why I bring up Earth Hero is ways for families to potentially be more sustainable should they decide if that is a means or a route that they want to go through. For example, I have already misplaced it because I used it, and I think one of my cats ran off with it. I have to find it. But the last swab or last object is the brand. Last Swab being more specifically this. But basically, I'm gonna go off of the picture on the box. Essentially what you have is like a silicone-based tips that are, it's not spikes. It has little ridges or raisings if you wanted to utilize it for your ears, or let's say for cleaning your baby's crusty nose, however you wanted to utilize it. They also have a version that a lot of people like to utilize for makeup products as well, but that is the last swab. So that is an example of something that you can utilize with your child. So instead of purchasing Q-tips, which would go to landfill, or cotton swabs, earbuds, cotton buds, whatever you like to call them, you can utilize that. Basically, one of these is an estimate of saving / avoiding up to 1,000 cotton swabs, earbuds, Q-tips, etc. So that is one way of a one-time purchase, which can be on the pricier end. I believe this was $12.99 if I remember correctly. Last I saw, I did see this was on Amazon. If that is something that is more accessible or you feel more passionate about Amazon, that is your choice. My passions do not lie with Amazon due to things that I have found in some of my research. But that is your choice. Amazon is a place that you can also look, but again, Earth Hero with all of its benefits, backings, and support is how I would make that suggestion. But last swab. Another example is, I did not order these specifically for this video. I ordered these items for my household. An example is shampoo. These happen to be shampoo bars. They do have shampoo and conditioners in bottles as well. The bottles often are from aluminum, or are refillable, or are glass, or are recyclable, etc., etc., etc. Care is put into the thought of them being made. I go with bars because they are smaller. Some come in recycled packaging, some come in a tin that maybe you can repurpose, which I probably will. Soaps and shampoos, last I saw, they do have some products for mom and baby, or birthing person / postpartum person and child. Oils, balms, liquids, creams, powders, etc. If that's something that you're interested in clean beauty or clean baby hygienic care, you can certainly look into that on Earth Hero as a reference point if you so decided. Another thing that I purchased for my household is a Meliora dish soap block. That way I am avoiding the packaging. The largest trash consumer of the world. The most things found in our oceans are plastic packaging. More specifically of plastic packaging from laundry detergents, from soap, shampoo, etc. So this is why I have made the decision to go package free. This is recyclable and can be easily broken down. This is recyclable and can easily be broken down, as long as I am removing, in this case, as long as I am removing, at the end of its use, as long as I am removing the mixed material pieces, so in this case the metal bending that is holding this together, and removing the sticker from this. This could be compostable, as long as it doesn't have any waxy material on the inside. It might, I have to check. This is the first time that I have ordered the refill for my home, and I'm just going to put it in one of the containers jars that I've saved from foods that I've purchased in the past. A lot of people are very concerned when they are starting their family or have a new child in their home, are very concerned about chemicals and cleaning products and such. You can certainly find tons of eco cleaning products. I would do your research. Just because it says biodegradable does not mean that it is safe for the environment. Anything is biodegradable. I'm biodegradable. My phone is biodegradable. So there's various things. Everything breaks down. So just, if you're looking specifically for eco-friendly products or for clean plant-based things, if that is something that you're interested in, check out Earth Hero, look at some examples, make your comparisons. If they don't have exactly what you're looking for, of course you can look elsewhere. But maybe that can help give you some examples of or a direction that you were interested in or wanted to go. Again, these were just some examples of some things, other things that I have in my household. You know how when you, around Christmas time, and your family, if they are able, gets you gifts, and it can be confusing and like, why did you give me this? Interesting. But you still try to be appreciative because they thought of you and they got you this gift. Earth Hero has a registry. So if you wanted to just set up your baby registry, your postpartum registry, a wedding registry, you can certainly do that. Or just straight up your Christmas gift registry. Here are some ideas of things I might be interested in. Please stick to this list so I'm not getting random stuff. For example, I sent that very small list to some of my family members because they didn't know what to get me. And I said, there you go. Honestly, I said I wanted Earth Hero gift cards, but you know, family, they're not gonna do that. So I sent them the list for Earth Hero, and they were able to get me like 2 or 3 of the things that were on the list. And it was quite nice. Some of those, as an example, was a bath salt soak, which had herbs and spices in it. I would highly recommend doing some research about herbal baths for your pregnancy, postpartum, or just in general. Herbal baths are amazing. But do some research as to what may fit your needs of your healing or relaxation or self-care time. You don't have to buy pre-made stuff. You could set it up yourself if you would like. Go to the store, get some herbs, whatever you feel is necessary. But that is another example. Face masks, whether you want to do clay or sheet style. There's not very many sheet masks on Earth Hero due to its nature. But you can certainly do some comparisons there as well if you would like. Toothpaste. Consider your toothpaste. We happen to use a toothpaste tabs from Jorganics, or Georganics. Pronunciation unknown. It comes in a glass bottle with a metal cap. They also have mouthwash, tablets, and I believe they had toothpaste powder through that particular brand. There are other brands out there that have aluminum tubing, which is a highly recyclable material. When cleaned, everything of the things that are recyclable materials must be cleaned and labels removed in order to actually be recycled. Otherwise, it will go into the trash. That is some examples. Why I choose to utilize the one that has glass at this time, since it is a small glass bottle. Once its use is over, I'm going to be slowly converting my spices from their plastic packaging to glass packaging, and we'll try to refill them in bulk stores if available with my spices and herbs. So those are just some examples. There's so much there. There's clothing, there's sheets, there's toys, there's bottles, glass bottles, if you ever want to look into those. All kinds of things that you could certainly explore and see if that might be something that you would be interested in, while supporting small businesses, while supporting B certified corporations, vegan or 1% for the planet or cruelty free, or etc, etc. The list goes on. I hope you found this video interesting. Again, my name is the Sustainable Doula Abby. You can find me on Instagram at the Sustainable Doula, and for any business and client service inquiries, you can email me at sustainabledoula@gmail.com. See you next time.